AMD drivers. Great GPU? Shame about the installation. You ask for a display driver, and you get a full software suite nobody asked for, half of which is running in the background doing nothing useful. This video is about fixing that. We're going to wipe your current drivers properly using DVU, install just the bits you actually need using Radeon Slimmer, and then set everything up with RadeonTuner, a compact little tool that gives you full control without the clutter. Better stability, smoother performance, no nonsense. Whether you're gaming, sim racing, or just want your PC running clean, this is how I do it, and it makes a genuine difference. Now, let's talk about adrenaline for a second. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly a joy to use either. AMD have somehow managed to take a fairly simple job and turn it into an expedition. Settings buried 3 menus deep, an interface that looks like it was designed by a committee that couldn't agree on anything, and performance options hidden underneath layers of software you never installed on purpose. It's come a long way from the old Catalyst days, genuinely, but that's a low bar. The good news is we don't have to use it. That's kind of the whole point of this video.
All right, let's break this down for you. First things first, here's everything you'll need to get started. I've got a list of all the software and utilities right here, with direct links in the description. For drivers, I recommend using the latest stable build, unless you're still dealing with stability issues. In that case, I suggest trying out version 25.10 or 25.11.1. These older versions can sometimes be more reliable. Now, beyond just the drivers, there are some advanced tweaks involved here. We'll be making a few modifications to your system registry to fine-tune performance, and I'll also walk you through an Msi utility that helps reduce input lag and improve responsiveness. So grab whatever you like, coffee, tea, energy drink, and get comfortable. This is going to be a smooth ride, and by the end of it, your Radeon GPU will feel like it's running on steroids instead of sluggish slowdowns. Let's do this.
First off, let's grab AMD Cleaner and DDU. I like to use both. AMD Cleaner. This is AMD's official tool designed to clean up leftover files after uninstalling drivers. It's straightforward, but sometimes misses deeper remnants, especially in the registry. DDU, on the other hand, is a third-party utility that goes much deeper into cleaning your system. It removes not just driver files, but also leftover entries in the registry, ensuring a completely clean slate before installing new drivers. I use both, as DDU can sometimes be too aggressive, leaving your system without basic display drivers. Yes, even after a reboot. That's where AMD Cleaner comes in handy. It gives you that extra layer of cleanup without risking a blank screen. So my recommendation? Use DDU first to scrub the system clean, then finish with AMD Cleaner for that final polish. This way you get the best of both worlds, a completely clean slate without leaving your PC in limbo. Radeon Slimmer. Right up, let's grab Radeon Slimmer from trusty GitHub. It's such a good under-radar software. Stripping back all the telemetry tracking and bloat, just pure raw driver is what we need. Right, my new favorite and essential I think all AMD users should be using is RadeonTuner, found on GitHub again. Amazing. All links in the description, saving you time and effort. Oh yeah, if you like this content, please sub up and like share. We'll be bringing optimizing content like this in the future, so you don't want to be missing it. So once you have downloaded AMD Cleaner and DDU, place them on the desktop. You can install DDU first if you want, or AMD Cleanup. I use Cleanup first. I prefer using AMD as it restarts into safe mode automatically, which helps. Click OK, let it do its business. I run DDU after a few seconds after and click on this tab for GPU and select Clean and Restart or one of the other following options. Let this do its thing and it will restart into your system with full clean slate for drivers to be installed.
Radeon Slimmer time. Once you've downloaded it, place it on the desktop, along with the AMD driver you want to install. Create a new folder somewhere easy to find, then extract everything from the Slimmer zip into that folder. Now right-click the EXE and run it as administrator. Important, it won't work properly without it. You'll land on the main screen. First thing it needs is the location of your AMD driver file. Just click Browse, navigate to where you saved it, and select it. Hit Next, then Next again. Slimmer will now extract the full contents of the driver package so you can see everything inside it, and there's a lot in there. This is where it gets useful. All we actually want are the display drivers. Everything else is either telemetry, adrenaline bloat, or software we're never going to use. So here's what to do. Click Select All to highlight everything, then immediately click Select None to clear it all. Now scroll down until you find the display drivers. Tick both of them and hit Modify Install. Then click Run Installation and let it do its thing. Nearly there. When you hit the screen with the AMD installer and there's no obvious option to skip the bloat, just click Factory Reset and move on. Clean driver, nothing extra, exactly what we want.
Right. You have a fresh install of drivers. Now install RadeonTuner. Simply extract files and run. So basically, you have all of Adrenaline functions in this compact software. I'm currently using this overclock for my 7900 XTX. So you can see I can just overclock without having to go through layers of tabs. Plain, simple, effective. And best of all, the profile saves work. The fan options here just work, and I find it so much easier to use. All the other options are here for the graphics, which you can use. I like to keep everything off, because I'm a purist. Haha. Everything you need in a small, compact manner, with no bloated interface. Okay, the next section of the video I will show you some advanced tweaks. You may be satisfied with everything, but I like to push my ego from time to time. Just be cautious when applying these tweaks, as it does require modifying power and registry files. You have been warned. Download and install Msi Utility. Find your GPU and click on Tab, select High. Done. So what does this do? This utility provides a graphical interface to manage MSI, Message Signaled Interrupt, settings for compatible GPUs. It allows users to toggle MSI mode on or off and adjust interrupt priorities to ensure that GPU-related tasks receive high-priority CPU attention, which can enhance performance. Changes typically require a system restart. May improve GPU responsiveness and reduce input lag, but results vary depending on hardware configuration and driver compatibility. Right. The script itself, basically you want to run as administrator. You can always revert back if you find stability issues. Please read beforehand and create a restore point. I am not responsible for damaged GPUs or issues. Take precaution. The script first locates the relevant AMD driver registry path before applying these optimizations. The goal is to achieve smoother performance, lower latency, and greater GPU stability, which is particularly useful for gaming or professional applications where consistent high performance is critical. Caution. This approach should be applied carefully, as incorrect registry modifications can affect system stability. Always back up the registry or create a system restore point before making such changes. So, that's it. All the installs and utilities that I am using to hopefully make your experience better, without all the bloatware in the background, tracking and slowing down performance. Please like, sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.